Hey there, crazy kids. I am the good old gamer, and we're back to chilling out with some more Mass Effect and the epic adventures of Sara Shepard. Yay! So now we're going to make our way to find Dr. Liara Tassone, the first of the main missions after the Citadel. And we have to go here. And you can search around here to try and find her because the game does not mark it for you. And you would have to go on Captain Anderson's advice of looking for Prothean ruins, because out of all these systems there's only one planet that has Prothean ruins that I remember. But it's pretty much going to be this one. I'm pretty sure. At least I hope I'm right. Yeah, it's going to be right there, Therum. But before we go there, it's time to survey and planet scan stuff. Alright, so if you read the description here, it'll say there's Prothean ruins right there. That'll be your big clue. Alright, so we're going to be meeting up with a lot of Geth on this planet, as you can imagine, with it being a main quest area. So that means we should probably take Tali with us, and now it's up for debate which else of the crew you take with you. You could take Rex or Ashley for the squad mate that can take a lot of damage. Could take Garrus for some more tech stuff, and he can take something of a bit of damage. You could take Caden for his abilities for biotics and tech, but he's a very weak character in terms of combat, so you might get overwhelmed, especially with a Shepard like mine who's an engineer who's also fairly weak in combat and relies on tech. So that would leave with 3 weak tech characters. The tech would actually be very handy to have all 3 for most of the mission, but there's a final fight that can get kind of tricky. I haven't done this before. Usually I take Tali and, I don't know, Caden or Ashley or somebody, but I don't remember taking Tali and Garrus together, although I could be wrong on that, but let's try them out. Because Garrus does have some tech stuff with him, but he's also fairly adept at using his weapons and stuff, so we'll have to try that out and see. Oh, and he has 6 points. Fantastic. Now, what do I want to do with his 6 points? I could up his sniper rifle skill, But I kind of want to unlock electronics for him so he can start getting some major shielding. I think I'll do that. First aid bonus will help too, since we don't have Caden. Caden's usually our first aid guy with his all the way up here, so that'll help. Alright, we'll go with that, and that'll give him plus 90 to shields. Tally, you have 2 points. Probably not going to help in much of anything right now, but I'm going to keep boosting your hacking since we're going to be dealing with Geth. Kind of hoping we get 2 more levels before we get to the major Geth that we're going to be fighting, but probably won't. Actually, I'll just get that so you get Master Overload. That might be more useful right now. Alright.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Thank you, Joker. Alright, so unlike the other side quest maps that we've been on where we can just adventure everywhere, these main mission maps like this are generally fairly linear. You can only go in the direction that the game wants you to go, pretty much. So we don't have to worry too much about looking at our map or anything. As long as we're not backtracking, we should be headed in the right directions. I do recommend taking your tech-oriented squad on this mission. This mission in particular, because we're going to be facing pretty much every enemy but one, I think, is a Geth, so tech would come in really handy, especially if your Shepard isn't a tech-oriented character. If you're playing like an Adept or a Vanguard or a Soldier, it would help to have some tech abilities. But it's even helpful to have a tech squad even if you're playing like an Engineer or a Sentinel or whatever. Infiltrator, I guess, is another tech Shepard. Ow. And again, you can get more experience if you really want to by going out on foot and defeating the Geth here, but it's just easier in the Mako, so that's why I do it. Always want to check after combat with the Geth. They usually drop stuff. And again, we get loot automatically in combat, so you just have to check your equipment screen or inventory screen, whatever you want to call it. Okay, got that one. There should be at least one more we can get.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find a side window?
Alright, Tally. Wow, you were particularly whiny there, Tally. I think that's the first time I've ever heard you be like that. Usually you're a lot stronger than that, but okay. We'll sneak around. Yep, I figured there was going to be a rocket turret here. That does not help anybody, Mako. Don't do that. Hello? Hi, you should have been looking this way. You're dead now. And that's why you want tech characters. The other kinds of characters can defeat the enemies, but tech is just quick. Quick and easy. Quick save failed. No, it's because there's a turret back there. Well, we'll go get rid of that. Just gotta open the gate for the Mako. We'll come back here after I can quick save. Because I'll probably fail it, and I'd rather not lose it entirely. Another reason you want tech characters is because they tend to have quite a bit of shielding. And if you look at our combat squad there, we have quite a bit of shielding. There we go.
Clear.
Now we can quick save. And we get more stuff. Can't wait until we get some incendiary rounds. That'll be fun. Can burn everything. Light armor human. Ooh, light armor human. Got two different versions. I think they're giving us light armor human because we're going to end up having Liara on our team. Which, she takes light armor human, that's what she wears. So they're being overly nice to us. Hopefully it's decent for her. I think these are all exactly the same. They just look different. Look at this. They have exactly the same stats. 988, 9. There's three different kinds. They're going to look three different ways, but they have exactly the same stats. That's silly. Whatever. We'll have to have three different looks for Liara, then we'll see which one's the best. Oh, whoops, we could probably go on this side too. That would not have been good if that had exploded when we were out of the car. Not that I imagine there's any geth over here to explode them, but just the same. Ah, there is loot. See, we would have missed a few ammo rounds that we'll probably never use, but we could always sell them, so they're worth something. If nothing else, we could always turn them to Omni Gel. But I'll probably sell them. I don't turn stuff into Omni Gel until way later in the game when we're already too rich for our own good, and we can't really buy anything else, and we're just having extra money to have it. It's also late in the game when all of the locks and stuff become ridiculously tedious to work with, and it's just easier to have the Omni Gel to unlock everything. Didn't stand a chance. More guns. If you're wondering why I'm not like doing a bunch of equipment management and stuff, it's because none of these items that we're getting seem to really stand out. If they did stand out as better weapons, then I might look into it more, but I don't know what the point of that was. I could probably just walk straight over here. Wasn't until I got in the Mako, though, that I realized I should come over here anyway. Even though this was for nothing, the other one has the gate, apparently, that I totally overlooked. Because I'm retarded.
I'm on my way.
And away we go. Hey, we leveled up again. There's gonna be another one over here. There it is. I'm not gonna use Shepard's points for right now, because need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means level 19, level 20, and probably level 21. I'm going to save the points to max out the engineer class when we take a special side quest to get a specialization for that. If I can have it maxed out on the way, so I'll just level up the team for right now. More electronics for you. Give you more shielding. And we'll boost your hacking.